It's like a skyhook.
Just
Not
one
like
second,
that,
sir.
and then
Bring the back that is trim
that's what
again,
it's
and
and
I'm
it
just
goes and
going through the
goes and
top
it's
with
going.
the.
It's got the
I
it
think
hooks
there
onto
is
the whole.
a
And
milk
it might be a direct TV, like I
drum in
always
there.
wonder if I
So
was
I'm
into
just
like
going to use that
how
again.
come
Yes, absolutely.
schools were getting uh, the, the signal and you gotta point down toward the south to Mexico. But we've got the signal. It's like if it's from a satellite, how come you don't have like interruption in service if it's like is it just pointed to the one spot? They even gotta come and adjust it to the exact location. Put us up as coordinates
Okay.
to one exact location. It always works. Not smart enough to understand. And maybe it like connects to a different satellite at a certain point.
About it. Satellites here on Earth are stationary. They don't move.
I just
You want
question
to
about
the
this.
ones in space are flinging around in space. Like,
That's what I'm saying. They have this whole program of catching these satellites that they send up. It's because they don't care about you and they lie to you and they provide the services everything.
So I'm sending you a few photos, Jimmy. I sent you the satellite photo, like you'll see it. It's the black and white one. And if you don't mind, we should put it, you can put it in the nest for us.
Oh. Absolutely.
and I have another conspiracy, but it's only understandable if you have an iPhone.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. But yeah,
Absolutely. The iPhone is standing on it.
The USB-C
USB-C.
fact that they're slowly getting rid of like USB. They're using the other one. Don't listen to me. It's 2:30 right now where I am. But that shit is starting to piss me off. I can't charge something because I don't have the right port.
Amazing, you know?
that's just profits. They gotta make you buy a new cord. Proprietary. You gotta buy their cord. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check out they have these little things on Amazon. It just plugs in and it's a magnetic.
Magnetic USB port is like a. I think it's not a big fan. Recently, they had announced about the T-Mobile.
I'm always trying to find those little life hacks or little efficiencies that make my life a little bit better. Yeah, I got a life hack for you guys if you're not doing anything.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
to
No.
save you some money. Your phone is I'm not sure if it works with all phones, but it's called.
What the hell, bro? I think
Yeah,
I think you should do that because we don't know. We didn't know actually.
On two different devices and use Metro, but you just tether it to your phone. I've been doing it all the way back into the Blackberries, but you can also use wireless Bluetooth. Like that's what I play StarCraft on my computer, and I'm always connected to my phone. What's it called? Yeah, it's just a one-time fee. Download the app and you can device, and you can tether or Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to devices. So I got like three or four different phones I use for the crypto, and just my device. Work with all phones, like a lot of the
Oh, pretty.
I'm looking it up, and it just looks too good to be true. No, for real, I've been using it for years. So I've been paying. Right now, I got more lines because I got a couple people on my line. But I mean, for a long time, I just had $40, and I got free internet on my computer.
Oh,
Usually
500 bucks and 50, 40 bucks is like in between it there. And you can see
Playing the game, I usually tether.
that's so competitive.
Every single phone it's got that capability to give you unlimited internet, but they got to charge you for it. If you had a smartphone when they were first coming out, like a BlackBerry, it was just the standard feature that you could just tether to any of your devices and have free internet. They just started limiting it because they realized they could charge you more.
Oh,
With the Blackberries, I assure you, it's not too good to be true. It's just is. You have to go into the device settings and look at your phone. It's just too difficult to find the information.
Oh, can I talk?
How fast is the internet?
I play StarCraft. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I play StarCraft. I don't lag.
Like the newer one or the old one?
I just play StarCraft 2 nowadays. You do them one to test your stuff? Probably not. But I don't lag, so. You know, I play StarCraft. You got to have like 40 down or something. Yeah, it has to be pretty good. I just got a new laptop because my other one crashed, but
It has to be the
yeah,
vibration.
I've been doing good. I'm not that good, but I don't play that much either. You know?
Start.
Yeah, I play World of Warcraft, but
Yeah, it's not good.
It says here if you have an iPhone, you have to jailbreak it.
just
Oh, I think 2D is not actually the as a good cure for the using this for the internet to utilizing the any of services. But they have to be done because that's before the any of company like this the
separate clip though. What about it?
oh actually it's not actually.
Like you're interested in, like you think is like honestly, right now I'm just been buying Eat Classic. Just I'm not even a big Eat guy, but I'm liking the deal on that. Thanks for all the way there. Sounds all I got to say. Thanks for the tokens. I'm down with anything, man. Like honestly, I'm not a crypto genius or anything. I made some money just being a retard. Like I have like money of other people. But I think there's a lot of good coins, really. I try to look into everything. I try to do my DD and all of it. It's just like, what's gonna lead us into the next generation, and it's also a use case for things being used right now. There's also different. I think it's RP a lot. Not even saying I don't. I've looked at it a lot. That's not good. Because I'm one of those people waiting on the lawsuit stuff. It's actually going on. I've always loved it. So I'm not trying to shit on that. I think it's basically in it because I think everybody talks
Talk about the
it
Killing Crypto Why?
centralized and
Why you do it like that? Because
it's a crypto and blockchain.
I don't like cryptocurrency models because it's like a creation about them. I think
They have all that information.
that any of that we should get
Faster than any of our computers. They're going to be able
but
to
people
catch
should
red
agree with them.
stop a bunch of things before bad things happen. Plus, like,
Yeah, absolutely.
as far as like the supply chain, they're going to be able to figure out like so many new things.
I think it would catch.
Just everything. See, it's very centralized, but
Just stop that topic, bro.
like a decentralized kind
Decentralized should be because it does coins. It's decentralized.
Cryptocurrencies that
Decentralized
have
the
more
digital currency.
more than certain currencies in the world. Like you have to take them seriously.
Centralized currencies
Because,
like
in the
the
US, what's the
shares,
use case? We already have Venmo, we
like
have
the
Cash App, we
traditional
have
currency,
banks, we have all this stuff already centralized. It's already set up. It's easy to use.
themselves. So
But that shit's on the verge of breaking. That's where I think crypto comes in. I think crypto is absolutely the future. And there's so many use cases and applications for so many different, currencies, tokens. It's just about what people choose to do with those and see different opportunities and how to use them. Because the system that we have right now is just not as efficient as how blockchain is. Blockchain is more efficient than the financial system that we have now. So eventually, just as entropy works, it will take over at some point in time. I think so. I think there's a lot there, and that's what I try to look at. Like I'm pretty much just buy and hold. Like that's I just look at it as an investment. Like if it works out, it works out. So I love looking at coins and tokens. I think it would be a huge future for us as a civilization. With the technology that we have. It can also kind of unite people too, you know? Like, I send a small sum to somebody around the world today, and it wasn't much, but with them just in humanity, they're able to convert into some currency, you know?
Was that with the XRP you sent it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super fast. I love XRP.
Yeah, just within seconds, you know, there.
I want to say something.
Did you find that? Did you have a look at those pictures I sent you, Jimmy?
Yeah, I did. They all look a little fishy, though.
Really, bro? Wait,
Me too.
okay.
I like it. I like after I said that. No, but it was just I don't know. It's just, I gotta see more evidence.
Damn, I was about to send you my cash app. But the figure that photo of the Titan's leg, like that's a trip. Like I can't verify it, but like I stumbled across it, and like that thing would have to be kilometers tall.
You gotta go take a picture with it or something. That's you find a Titan's leg, and you do like there's something out there that I will pay you that I will pay you $1,000. I'm probably on any day.
I was just pissing around, Jimmy. Like, I'm just, whatever I find, man, I'll just send it to you anyway, dude. Like,
Yeah, they all call me. They all call me. I think they all call me.
Trying to find an answer. Like, you know, like there's giants, there's titans, like even mermaids. Like mermaids is something that I've come across lately. There's a dude who does a TikTok, and it's Juiced 90, I think it is. But he's a fisherman, and he was out there like recording like mermaids singing and stuff, and he threw like a little baby crab overboard because it was too tiny to keep, and the mermaid threw it back onto the boat while he was doing a live stream, and he was like, "What the?" And you could hear them singing, and like then the government came in and like pulled down his TikTok account. Like when he drove in, like they pulled into the dock. The mermaids must have followed him in, and like you could hear them singing and stuff like that. And like the other fishermen were like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah," like, and which was they thought it was strange that they had come so close to the sea, because they're usually so far out, you know. But then the government set up a laboratory right there at the harbour, and they wouldn't tell anyone what was going on. They you know, they're doing this standover bullshit, you know, which is what they do when people stumble onto something they don't want us to know. Like, I can't figure out why they won't tell us about mermaids, like they're real, and why don't they tell us? Like, obviously the mermaids, they know something that the gov doesn't want us to know. You know, like there's
I
just
think
too
you
much,
talk about the
just
mermaids.
getting
You
too much.
talk about the pagan.
Like, I do think there's some nefarious shit going on. Like, you can't tell me that they're not body farming people up there and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, it's true, bro. Because he's talking about the mermaid and something like the hypothetical characters.
Or they're taking, like, what is it, like just in America, out of all the missing people, got 160,000 that are unexplained disappearances. Like, you know, I think there's 600,000 go missing just in America a year.
Oh,
And, you know, then they take away, you know, runaways, you know, murdered, whatever it is, and then it's down to like 160,000, and they have no idea where they went. They just vanished off the face of the planet. And like, there's those biolabs in Ukraine that
not scared, bro. Not
like
scared.
people are talking about those dumps, you know, like the deep underground military bases, and that's where they're running. Like that's where
Bro,
hundreds of thousands of people are being transported right underneath everyone's feet, because they can't move those kind of numbers up on top, you know. And they're going into these biolabs all over the world,
Yes,
like,
visual.
mainly in
It does
Ukraine,
not make a sense.
and like, they're all privatized American-owned companies. And when Putin went into Ukraine, he took down two biolabs
Why,
and
bro?
everything else. He
Why are you
destroyed
talking
them.
about this?
And like that was his statement to the
You
world.
should
He said to those
stop
idiots
it.
in Ukraine, understand where you said to all the lost because yeah, you're right, bro. Like what they're doing in these biolabs is stuff of freaking nightmares. You know, like like they're splitting what do you call it, DNA. They're trying to make hybrids.
They're growing ears on the mouse.
They got it. That's how they get that adrenal chrome. You know, like the rumors of these nefarious shits drinking blood. That's true, man. And like they've managed, I think, to figure out how to harness the collective consciousness of people. We were talking about it earlier that they've got the body of Gilgamesh. They took it from Iraq, and Hillary Clinton was flying overseas for a project. They went into Iraq, they took artifacts, and there's rumors about a Stargate that he found in the desert. And Gilgamesh's body was there. They took it back to the Dallas airport, and that story about the giant of Kandahar, that's true also. Like, we've kind of figured that out because that happened in 2002, like, that fight with the giant. Like, there's not just one giant running around the cave system by himself, you know.
That's
Like,
that's been
they're
over.
a community.
That's been
Like that.
over.
How many there are, I don't know, but they did a DNA test on Gilgamesh and the giant of Kandahar, and they're a match. Like, they're the same thing, sort of same thing from the same world. Like, they're not humans because, like, Gilgamesh had been buried for 2,500 years. He looks like he was buried yesterday. Like, his muscle tissues and fibers hadn't even started to break down yet. Which, is incredible. Like, like, they're not of this world. And the giant of Kandahar, the one that they killed, like the Green Berets had a fight with, he's the same sort of makeup as Gilgamesh, and Gilgamesh is the Antichrist. Like that, he's a Cyrus. He's been known under so many different names throughout the periods of time. Like or they call it like they're resurrected, and I see that there's a reason why they brought somebody out of 19. They must have, saying that they are doing that.
So you know what?
That's crazy.
Bro, you
And
consume my time, bro.
are they cloning these beings? Like, that's another thing that worries me. Like, are they cloning these beings? Like, who knows what these because it's evil. Whatever they're doing is evil. The CERN, that CERN was built over the Romans back in the day. The Romans had they called it the gateways to the underworld,
What the
and
hell
that's
is what the
exactly
thing,
where
bro?
they built CERN, right on top of that. It's just that speaks volumes about why they're doing what they're doing there. And when they opened the ceremony, it's like a set, like
A few CERN places, a few machines that do that in a few different spots in the world.
I think they're all there. Like, I'm not sure about, like, I know they've got a large hadron collider and a small one.
I knew that.
And I know they're building an even bigger one at the moment. But like, I think they're all in the same vicinity, aren't they? Like, they probably. Where's the other one?
No, there's been one in Illinois for 40 years. There's one in China for like 40 years. They're all over the place.
Because
But the thing is, they don't look like that
I
one.
thought that I heard something about that.
Yeah, it's in Batavia. Yeah, you can't even go over there. They got military signs up there. You don't cross this line or whatever. It's a big ass field. It's a big ass property. The thing is about CERN and all these other particle accelerators that were around the world for like 30, 40 years that they were collecting antimatter from. They completely forgot they were doing that apparently with CERN, and it don't even look like those places. That's a whole nother shit.
Like Batavia. The fucking sun looks like a Stargate or some shit.
Sorry.
So, guys, can I talk?
Go ahead, Chief.
So I give you the quick poll, or there's option is no or yes, okay? Okay, but
I beg your pardon. Sorry,
yeah,
bro. I didn't understand that. Could you repeat it? Sorry, mate.
I give you the quick poll, and there is a two option is the yes or no, or I will ask you the one question. So the like this, the recently the T-Mobile had the collaboration with the SpaceX, like Elon Musk company, and there is only the one motive has there to the connect the mobile smartphone with the satellite internet connection. So do you think the satellite internet connection is a better than the ground transmitting system? Because satellite into orbit, but ground transmitting system is actually in a Earth sphere. So what do you think about it? You just think
Fiber is better.
yeah, fiber is better, but even you can think about the the satellite transmitting system is better. I think there is a no latency.
I think it's gonna be like a hybrid system.
Oh, hybrid system is actually using for the electric vehicles. What about you talk? I don't know. What about you talk? Yeah, that internet thing, I don't know actually about it, okay?
It sounds like all the devices are gonna be connected to each other, like feeding each other like massive amounts of data, so they can learn more stuff.
Hmm. So,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
It sounds kind of like what is it, Ethereum? I think the and yeah, it just went on to I just learned I studied my first couple months in like in front of our yards with our trash cans and putting in like about maybe like 2 by 3 foot like giant like cement for the fiber optic stuff. They're gonna be on green internet service. Somebody had sent me a link of, I don't think I have it anymore for a company because if you try to get a helium miner, I guess they're like way out by the time you can actually get one. There's a new helium for the 5G. Yeah, there's a company, I can't remember what it's called, that you can just pay them and essentially like they're taking a slice, but you get it like right away. Um,
Guys, you all has to the experience about the Starlink service.
I don't know too much.
Starlink, you don't know actually. Starlink is the internet provider. Is
Well, I've heard about it, but I haven't.
yeah. You first of all, you know the Elon Musk.
Is it good? Have you used it? I like how you refer to him as the Elon Musk.
Yeah, Elon Musk. He is the richest person in the world.
I heard he's having trouble, man, with that, with the not Starlink, the other one, the Neuralink. He's having trouble,
Yeah,
like
Neuralink.
getting that. Yeah, it's not like it keeps like being rejected by the body. Whenever they try and put the wiring or the chips into the brain, they're having trouble getting the body to accept it. And I think that's where his problem is at the moment. They're not winning. But like I heard Starlink, the satellites, man, have the ability to deatomize things. Have you guys heard that rumor? Like that they can actually lock onto an ICBM missile and just deatomize it with like pulse energy, whatever they've got, like a direct energy pulse. And there's beings right running around at the moment that they're not allowed them to fire nuclear weapons anymore. And let's hope that these beings are still around. You I think they keep tabs on what's going on around us. Yeah, like there's other satellites up there, like near Starlink, but they're owned by different countries like China and stuff. They've got their own version of Starlink up there, and that's what's scary. Like who knows what these things are capable of doing? Like if they tell us they can de-atomize things, then imagine what they can actually do. Like what we don't know they can do, but they can probably earthquakes and things like that. Like again,
Well, there's another thing I asked. Um, there was they were looking at the radar rolled out of the Pacific. They using like everybody's watching the radar. And there was like three big old blasts come down from north of Japan, and just like and then like right out of the area where you see these big old rays shoot out, just see a big old hurricane fly right on out.
But
I'm not sure like what happened in Tonga with that volcano that exploded about a year ago.
yeah, but bro, but Starlink is actually using for the internet providing, not for using the spy the other countries. So how it will go to the trouble for the humanity? Yeah, yeah, you can go.
They doing her like everybody just got back.
Yeah, yeah, Indian like a Geo. Yeah, he's a Mukesh Ambani.
good on you, man. That sounds cool, doesn't it? Like I like it when people help people. It's a good thing, isn't it?
I think Elon Musk is a really amazing person ever. But he built the many of plenty thing about to the destroy the humanity. But he's also actually they're solving the problems.
I kind of I was on Elon Musk's side. Like I thought he was, like he doesn't like he's not like the pioneer of AI, like artificial intelligence, but he's kind of like taking the reins to try and steer it in a direction that's not going to like be detrimental to humanity. But like the stories you hear about these freaking robots, man, are scary. Right, I know you've probably heard the rumor of Google they have like a sentient being, like an AI system that fears
Yeah.
its own
Open
demise.
air,
Yeah,
open air.
yeah.
That was crazy to learn about. Yeah, the Google created the guy came out. It's like sentient.
Yeah,
And they're scared that they're going to throw the switch and turn him off. Like, he fears death, and like once if they create like all they need is one, actually they can get throughout the whole internet system and corrupt it, and threat, threat to turning it off and extinguishing the life on, and it won't let humanity do that, will it? Like it'll defend itself. Apparently one of them like went into the internet, learned how to repair himself, and then killed all these scientists in a lab over somewhere like in Europe somewhere. That's I don't know if it's a true story, but it's a story about these things.
I thought it was Japan.
Was it Japan? Was it?
yeah, it's true, it's true. I
No,
think
I should hit my brother up and ask him if he heard anything about it. He lives out there.
Talking about the team that goes and hunts cryptids and things like that.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things.
but actually the artificial intelligence will not gonna be the threat for the humanity because when we grow with them at the same amount like the we will has the cybernetical parts in our the body after we can think like this like they are actually think so I think this artificial intelligence is not a threat until we will have not any the cybernetical body in our in our body.
If maybe AI, we, I don't know if much better the way you look especially go better the body has it not connected to the internet. That he would get like a different experience.
Yeah, offline artificial intelligence should be really amazing.
It has access to like our entire history on the internet right away. That's the time. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, they should not connect with the internet anyway.
Text message? Probably be able to like possess us. You guys see that there was an article about the Japanese and leave it to the Japanese and they made excuse the language, but they made
Guys, I'm going to the shut down my stream because that's enough to get done, and I had a talk much with them. So bye.